I'm Chetan Singh, aka Delhi Boy from South Australia. Comedy. I've always thought that I had a flair for it, and I performed at a work function one day, and I think it felt right, and now I love it. It's too hard to quit. It's like smoking. I personally don't write anything. I just practice it on stage a few times until it feels right, and that's how because most of my stuff is observational comedy, so it's more like you go and say something on stage and people find it funny.
Give it up for Delhi Boy!
Wow. It's a lot of people. It's back in my country. This would be like my living room. On a really quiet day. Got fuckloads of people in that part of the world, right? Fuckloads. We've got so many people that even so much as like getting on a train on any given day is like a democratic decision, right? You don't decide which train you get on. The majority on the platform decides. That's right. We are a true democracy, right? You just get swooped into the train, right? Like, I did not even choose to come to Australia. I was just trying to get to Mumbai one night. But everybody wanted to come to Australia. So here I am, right? Here I am. My mom's probably still waiting for me. It's only been 16 years, right? But loving this country, what a wonderful country, right? What a wonderful country. Few things are hard. Picking up women for men of my kind is really hard, right? Like, it's really hard, like, because apparently women only like this accent when I'm offering them cheap deals from Vodafone. Otherwise, not so much, right? This one line that I would hear every single time is like, I've got a boyfriend. Every single woman would tell me this, right? This one time, I just approached a woman. I didn't even say anything, and she's like, I've got a boyfriend. And I was like, that's okay, but can I still order my coffee? Miss Chibo Barista. I mean, I felt it was a little bit rude of her to just assume that I was going to ask her out again for the 5th time in the same week. I'm not that stupid. I had trouble with a lot of other things. I had trouble with small talk. You guys like to small talk a lot, right? People would come up to me and they would tell me all this like personal shit, like, oh, you know what? My child goes to Melbourne High School. I was like, what do you want me to do, kidnap him? Why are you telling me all of this, right? So one day I decided I'm just going to destroy small talk, right? When people try to small talk me, I'm going to respond with the most random shit, right? Like this one day I went to the supermarket and the lady there is like, oh, how's your day been? And I was like, I've got testicular cancer. I'm actually dying in a few days. See what you've got to that. And she's like, have you got flybys? Sticking to her script, guys. She was sticking to her script. And you know, this is IGA, guys, right? This is IGA. They don't even have flybys. It's insulting, right? It's insulting. So I was like, I'm dying in a few months. Have you got any sympathy for me? And she's like, I've got a boyfriend. Not all women were mean to me, though. Not all women are mean to me. This really nice lady, I ran into her at the bus stop. She gave me some travel advice, right? She was like, fuck off to your own country. It was unsolicited. I didn't ask for it. She was nice enough to give it to me. In fact, her exact words were, speak English or go back to India, motherfucker. I was like, well, that's awkward because I'm from Pakistan. Last thing you want is you fuck me off to the wrong country. And then I come back as a refugee. And then I really feast on your taxes. I'm assuming the intent is quite the opposite. She didn't care though. She still wanted me to fuck off to India. I am balding, right? You guys can probably not tell. It's been carefully concealed for tonight. But I am, and my hairdresser, he absolutely sledges me every time I go there. He's a really lovely Middle Eastern guy. He's a Muslim, nothing against them, really lovely people, but he's a prick, right? He absolutely sledges me every single time. He's like, every time I go there, he's like, how would you like me to cut your hair, right? I'm gonna ask you guys this tonight. How many ways can you think of cutting these hair? There cannot be many ways, right? So I know he's sledging me, right? He's sledging me. And I'm always thinking of comebacks. So this one day I'm like, he's like, how would you like me to cut your hair? I'm like, how about singing Under My Umbrella by Rihanna on one foot? Because that would be funny, right? But the fucker did it. And he did the Middle Eastern version. He's like, under my umbrella, Allah, Allah. Guys, this is the only time I get to feel like a rock star, so can you just go, can you just repeat after me? Under my umbrella. It's Allah, Allah, guys. Do not get the lyrics wrong, right? I don't feel like a rock star then. Under my umbrella. There's 1,000 of you, you can be louder. Under my umbrella. Congratulations, you've all been converted to Islam tonight. Thank you very much. I've been Delhi Boy. You've been a lovely audience. Thank you. I sort of blacked out as soon as I went on stage. I think I just caught my wife's eye just once, because I had to. It was the most amazing experience.